even schools now, like Moringa School, they're teaching UI UX.
Hmm.
They have a course, a 6 months course, I think. So I feel now like people have embraced it, and I think it's based on the need. I feel like now the market requires more of designs than before. What up? Welcome to Coding Life First podcast. As usual, we discuss things to do with tech, emerging technologies, and we try to map out the journey of maybe different paths and the ways of doing things based on our experiences as software developers. So welcome again to this new episode. If you've not subscribed yet to our previous videos, this is the time to subscribe, like videos, and hit that post notification bell for us to know that there's someone out there we're helping, and because that's the idea. We need to help that one person who needs to learn ways around tech, and not only to code, also on how you carry yourself, how you do things, and so welcome. So to today's episode, we are going to have a discussion around skills in tech that pay the bills, specific skills that you need to have as a software engineer for you to be to excel. And specific skills that you need to identify in the market, that you need to pick up for them to have add-ons into your skill set. So let's do this. So Mike, back to you again. So
what do you think? I like that part you say, Mike.
What do you think? What do you think about today's topic? What comes in mind when I say skills that pay the bills for software developers?
You know, the first time you asked me that question before we started off this episode, and I was like, at least now I have a part to pray in, because I've been that guy who's been a techie, and I've touched some parts before I started software engineering.
Yeah.
And I feel that topic covers a lot.
Yeah.
Because you don't get a job instantly.
It's
so you have to find ways.
You
must find ways where you can get something. What I mean is get cash.
Yeah, you have to survive.
Yeah, you have
Let's
to
say
find a way to survive
before you get that gig. You have to survive, and also you have to. There's subscription maybe that you need to pay for you to improve your skills. So what do you think?
I think it's a crucial topic. And for a person who is a techie, and you have a laptop and you have the internet, jobs are many.
They're out there. The jobs are out there.
Yeah, jobs are many.
Because I feel like you see, mostly when we say tech, the word tech, people might perceive as in coding. I don't know why. But you see, even design, that's tech.
Yeah, design.
And I know you've done designs because even editing these videos.
Editing the videos.
And I know it's been. You've done this YouTube thingy for a while, editing the videos, creating, creating posters around a brand. That's also tech, because now you see, tech is not only coding. There are too many aspects that build up, because we have the hardware parts, we have all that,
we must be a computer literate guy.
Yeah. So there are specific skills in tech, like design. See, design it's something that people are coming to learn about. But it's a skill worth learning, because there are designers who earn a lot of money out here, and they are. If you're good at something, and there is a problem, you see, your skill set should be created around a specific problem. Because if you're not solving a problem, you won't get paid.
Yeah.
Someone pays you to solve a specific problem that they can't. So there's specific skill sets that I feel like they're not discussed enough.
Yeah.
Like design. Yes, design is
design, because of late, they are back before, people did not embrace design as a career.
Yes.
Nowadays, I can see guys doing UI, UX.
Even schools now, like Moringa School, they are teaching UI UX. They have a course, 6 months course, I think. 6 months course. The same. You see, the way we were learning Angular and the refresher courses, all that.
Okay.
They have now a UI UX.
That's nice.
Design class.
That is nice.
So I feel now like people have embraced it, and I think it's based on the need. I feel like now the market requires more of designs than before. Because right now, if someone wants to build an app, they have to build. They have to have wireframes around it. Yes, they have to have wireframes, which are designs. So I feel like the market itself has embraced design, and it's something worth learning. Me, I've been around designers, and it's interesting, same as coding in its own way. Not, it's still creativity.
Even though they don't get along with the developers.
Yeah, like for me, we usually fight a lot with the designers, because you see, they're your checker. You see, there's a maker and the checker. So for you, they give you a design, you implement it, and they're your checker. They have to verify, and before that code of yours is approved, they have to go through. They're your checker. They have to approve. They're the ones that approve that this is the design I did, and this is what. So I feel like design is right now it has grown, and it's something worth talking about. I know we will create an episode around it. But it's a specific skill set that has really grown, and everyone can see. Like you see, I remember the summit, the code summit. You remember that? Summit, you see the way Safaricom introduced their designers to the world and all. It was interesting, because now you've put a face. You see, like the way if you just look at my Safaricom app, now you put a face to whatever you see.
The person who has created it.
Yeah, you see the genius part of it. Now you know that this is the person that came up with this specific design, which is very interesting, because now you know if you want to learn something, at least there's someone you can approach and have a one-on-one conversation, and at least you have someone you can look up to and say, I want to be like that guy who works the senior designer at UI UX designer at Safaricom. You see, at least you know. But initially, I don't. It was hard.
It was hard for them even to come to the limelight.
Yeah, it was. But right now it's clear. Yeah. So that's one part that I feel like it initially didn't receive the praise that maybe it was supposed to. The other skill set is coding in itself. That's huge per se, and we know there are specific languages right now that are hot, and that if you pick that specific language and you're good at it, you will just hit the market. You just, like, for example, like for you, what do you think, based on your understanding of the market, of the programming world, which specific like 2-3 languages, which one do you think that are hot and they are worth the time, and if you just take your time and learn them, you will bear fruits at the end of it?
I feel like JavaScript has stood over the years.
JavaScript is huge. Be specific, like a framework. It's like a specific framework that you see. JavaScript, Angular is there. We have React. We have Ionic. We have Vue. So we have so many embedded inside it. So which one do you think? Which ones do you pinpoint and say that if you do these ones, it's gonna be an interesting journey?
I think React for me is React because it's easy to maneuver.
Yeah.
And it kind of works so easier with the libraries that the Node offers.
Yeah, I also have the same. I also have the same mindset. I feel like it's one of them. Yeah. You see, in the previous video, I said I didn't have like knowledge around Java.
Yeah.
You see, in Java there is Spring Boot.
Yeah,
I like Spring Boot is one of the hottest skill set that you can learn that can push your career to the next level. You see,
it is embraced everywhere. Even
mostly if you're
communication.
If you're creating REST APIs, it's one of the best per se. You get, it's one of the best. Also React, as you've said, React is it's an interesting framework for in itself,
for web developers,
and it's an interesting one. Mostly React Native, very interesting one, which initially it's from Facebook. As you know, because Facebook right now, I think it's being built around it. If you just you see, it's easy to learn. It's easy to learn. Also, if you've ever, for me, you see, I've given Spring Boot, I've given React Native, and Vue.js. Let me tell you, if there's one framework that I enjoyed learning, I was being taught at the time. I was being taught by my friend, who is also a senior engineer, and he's good at it. He's actually very good at it. It was very interesting because you see the way Vue is built. Vue is built in a way like, you see, if you go to something like Angular, for your code base is partitioned into different files. Like the view part is in HTML file. The logic part is in a TS file, and the CSS part is a SCSS or CSS, whichever. It's in those. But Vue, the three of them are embedded in a single file.
I think I remember I was watching this documentary where the creator of Vue, that is Evan Liu, was saying he had an idea of creating a framework, but then again, because he came from Chinese, I don't want to give that story, but
I actually know a bit of it.
Yeah, you know
a bit of it. You see,
but the fact, the point is, he wanted to create, because at that time, Angular was there, React was there, and now he wanted to create, and he was using Amba.js.
You see, Vue,
and now he wanted to create now where you can see everything in one place.
Vue, as an interesting fact, is an abstract of Angular. You get? The guy, that guy you've said, was initially working with Angular. So he just sat back because it was tiresome, and it was you see, you had to do a lot of work for you to maybe achieve something. The guy sat back and just said, hell no. I'm going to, you see, Angular it's a good framework. Per se, it's okay. But no, it's not. It doesn't. I have an idea around how I can abstract some of the libraries and I make sure that I'm going to create a framework that is so easy to use and it's easy to navigate, and that's what that guy did. If you go through Vue, per se, I'm not saying it's the easiest framework there is out there, but it's the most interesting framework there is out there right now.
Okay, guys, we don't want to extend this topic so far, but let's go back to what we were discussing.
The skill set.
You said you have React,
do Spring Boot, which is a Java framework, and Vue.js. Trust me, if you pick those ones right now, I feel like you'll be somewhere. And because some of them, yes, Spring Boot you can use it as a backend, and maybe I can add one more. I feel like Express. You want to learn, you see, Express being a framework of Node.js. If you want to have like a server-side framework, I think Express it's also an interesting one and an easy one to learn. Yes, there are others. There are Adonis, there's Lopak, there's Nest, there's all that. But I feel like Express, because it has, you see, when you are trying to pick up a specific skill set, like a programming framework or language, it's always good to pick a language that has the largest community base, because you see, the one with the largest community base means that it has been perfected by the community,
and you get support.
You will get real-time support per se. So Express, I feel like it has the largest in terms of Node.js frameworks. I feel like it has the largest community base out there. So I feel if you're new to this and you want to learn something, I think you should pick up Express. It will be a perfect fit for you.
Nice.
Yeah. yes, there are others that are faster and more equipped, but Express it's that framework for me that it's something that I picked up also. I've been learning a bit of Express, and it's a very interesting framework that you should pursue.
So we have design.
We have UI UX. Yes.
So we have that design. We have code.
Yeah, we have programming. So we have design, we have programming, and
media.
Yes.
As a techie, I think you should know how to go around media.
Yeah,
you should know how to go around media, because you get approached by a person who is proficient with cameras, laptops. Yeah.
It's also a field that is interesting, because you see now media, we have YouTube.
Yeah.
You see we have a large, huge fan base that is out there, and see, we are doing a podcast. This is media. And also you see you have to sell yourself out there for people to find you, per se. So you have to know how to position yourself in media, and also for you to be able, in terms of video editing, all that, which is also falls in graphics and all, which is you should also familiarize yourself. It's also an interesting field that I feel it's also growing. And also
it can add something to your pocket.
Yes, it's something that it's an add-on for you to get something in return.
And I feel like it is a plus to those guys, to those techies that are creative.
So I feel like also another section of it's not mostly, it falls in between tech and digital marketing, which is it's SEO and optimization. SEO, because if you build a site and that site needs to reach people out there. So we have we have so many tools that we use. So you have to familiarize yourself with Google Analytics, AdSense, Tag Manager, Smart Look. We have so many of them that will give you the analysis of how your site is performing. You see, you need all of that. So you have a specific skill set that if you perfect, if you decide I'm going to the SEO, mine is to make sure my site, I optimize sites for people. I make sure that their domain authority gets to the highest level possible. So I feel like if you see, tech is bold. So, but there are those ones that we've mentioned that are key, and they are, they take the higher spots, like design and programming. But there are others. Maybe our DMs can add more on the comment section. Maybe the ones that we've missed.
I just have I remembered another one. Having that knowledge of computers, I think it's good to have that skill of fixing computer. Being a technician, you can get a gig. Come and install for me an operating system, Windows.
Configure thermal printer. Configure thermal printer, which is
nice.
It's interesting.
Also a plus for you.
It is.
If you know, why don't you put it to work and it can get you some cash?
Your machine can even crash. So, and you being able to revive it, it's a plus for you. And so if we've missed any other skill set that you might need in tech, feel free to add on the comment section, because we've not exhausted, because we have in tech is bold, we have networking, we have so many, so we have so many. So if we've missed, just add into the comment section for our audience to learn, and for people to engage, to say if it's valid or not. So thank you guys for sticking with us again on this specific segment. And so if you've not subscribed yet,
this is the time.
We're in episode almost 14. We're in episode 14 since the first time we shot the first episode. So subscribe, hit the like button, hit that notification bell, and thank you guys for those who are listening to us. We are seeing you guys. We are seeing the growth, which is very exciting to us, and it's giving us hope, and it's giving us that energy for us even to have sleepless nights as we shoot the content. So thank you. See you next time, and cheers.